Hi everybody. It's been a while. Last time I was on here, I kind of just dropped a song and then disappeared again. But I'm back and I want to do some makeup. My face looks very strange right now. I already have my eyebrows on because I was starting this video already and I didn't like how it was coming out. So I just said, fuck it, and let's start over. So the brows are on, so you're not getting a brow tutorial today. Do apologize. But today I'm gonna do like some like fun e-girl makeup. I don't know, do like a little e-girl type of makeup look thing. Talk about the past year, what's been going on, plans for music and stuff like that. If you want, go to your makeup station and put on some makeup with me and we can just talk and we can do our makeup together. I haven't done a video like this in so long and I can already feel how uncomfortable I'm feeling with doing it. I normally don't like to do talking videos because I really don't know how to articulate myself by myself and not sound like a complete idiot. So today I'm going to be using the Makeup a Murder UV Neon Pigments. I love these. They're very pigmented, obviously, and they're easy to work with. The owner of the brand on Makeup a Murder, they do videos of different looks, which are very cool. They repost a lot of people's makeup looks on there as well, and I love them. They are really cool, like indie brand, and if you haven't seen these and if you're on TikTok, these were everywhere. And so I had to snag some when they came back, so I got the Halloween bundle, so I only have orange, green, purple, black, and white. But they are very pigmented. They blend out very nicely. You just have to be patient with them and work on a tacky surface. But other than that, I'm gonna get into doing this and talking to you guys. So the first thing I'm gonna do before I prime my face or put my foundation on, concealer on the eyes, and I am using the LA Girl Pro Concealer. Pro Conceal? Yeah, Pro Conceal. I've been using these for about a week now. They were only like $3 when I bought them. If for only $3, like, it does cover very well, and it does last a while too, so no complaints there. But I normally use the Revolution Conceal and Define. This was my holy grail. It's like almost like Shape Tape for $6. So why wouldn't you get that? But this is also kind of like Shape Tape for $3. So I just can't choose. It just depends on your budget, I guess. Budget accordingly. So I'm going to be using the UV Neon Pigments from Makeup a Murder. They're really easily blendable and the pigment payoff is insane. So if you want, go support a indie brand and Makeup a Murder. Their stuff is really not that expensive. I mean, I think each one of these is either $6 or $7. Bundles are normally $47. They're normally running coupon codes all the time on them. So if you want to pick some up and you like these, I recommend getting the full line because I only have the orange and the green, and I plan on picking up the pink, the yellow, and the blue as well. And probably the pastel ones because in the summertime I'm going to want to create some pastel stuff. Pick these up. Listen to me. If you're going to listen to me on anything, listen to me on this. Buy these. Thank you. While I'm applying these, let me catch y'all up on what life has been, how crazy it's been, how awful it's been. It hasn't really been awful, but I mean, it also has been great. 2020 fucking sucked, and I think that was for everybody. Like, it just was not the move. No one really won. No one won last year. So 2020 was the year that I think everyone kind of just went through it collectively. Whether it was because of this nasty freaking virus that we had going on. And I hope that everyone's been doing okay and like everyone's families and financially. I know like it's just been a year. I feel like also everyone was just going through it emotionally too. Like everyone was learning a lot more about themselves and stuff like that, and like how to cope with things going on in their lives. And like that stuff's not easy. I feel like this was like one of those years that like everyone was going through it. So, and most of the time like a lot of people end up feeling isolated or alone in those scenarios because you don't really have like people to talk to about it. For me, being on TikTok this year, like I ended up making some really amazing friends. Also, second week of lockdown went really great for me. Like the beginning of the second week of the lockdown, your girl got dumped. And, you know, like it was upsetting at first, and, you know, obviously any breakup sucks. But I learned a lot about myself that I don't think I would have if I didn't go through that, and I'm happier. I went through a lot of stuff where it was like self-reflection, realizing what I wanted, because I never really had the time to give myself that, and it was rough. You know, not acknowledging yourself is never a good thing, and acknowledging what you need to do. But I was also at a point where I didn't even know what I really wanted, and I kind of do now. Now I'm putting the black on all over my lid and smoking it out, so I will look insane while I'm doing this. With all the ups and downs that this year had, it brought me a lot of good things. Like I'd said before, I gained a bunch of friends online from TikTok. One of them was my friend Jay, and also a group of girls, because we all love 5 Seconds of Summer a whole lot, and they have been some of the coolest people I've ever known. That's Bella, Kate, Evelyn, and Ree. So shout out to you beautiful ladies if you're watching this. They like helped me through so much, and it's insane. We all have plans to go see 5 Seconds of Summer this year if the world would stop ending for 3 seconds, which would be great. That would be awesome. I would love that. Would love to see it. Want it to happen so bad right now. I also started dating this amazing person. His name is Cody, and he is a gem and a half. He is something that I never thought that I would have in a partner at all. He's super funny. He's a great guy. He makes me laugh in times where I don't really know how to, and you know, it's nice to have someone just to goof around with, and he definitely is that. If 2020 didn't happen, I wouldn't be with him. And so, like, there are things that I need to be grateful for, and that I realized, and that, like, in all the bullshit that goes on, and all the times that I feel sorry for myself, or I'm upset about something, I'm like, but if 2020 didn't happen and you didn't go through this, you wouldn't know this person, you wouldn't know this person, you wouldn't be doing this with your life. Like, it just would have been so different, and I can't help but, you know, appreciate what has come from 2020. But enough about, like, that sappy stuff, you know. Oh, she's got a boyfriend, woohoo, yeah, woohoo. It's an achievement for me. I'm just really blending this black out because, like, in real life there isn't like a harsh line, but on the camera there is. So that was my 2020, and that's been my past year, and you know, like I said, as crazy as it's been one hell of a ride, and I kind of love it for that. I'm also working on music too, so like that's a thing. Love that. I'm like, I want to be a musician, so I'm doing it. Like, there's at least 4 songs that are fully written that just probably will never see, well, one of them did see the light of day, but the other ones probably won't. I mean, like, they are good for someone who just has never really done music and doesn't know that much about it. And I mean, you all gotta start somewhere. So I do want to do something in music. I don't know if it would be a career, more so of a hobby. Like, I want to put effort into it, and I want it to be worth something and to mean something. Now I am going to wipe off the dust from the pigment, and because we don't have any foundation on, if you overspread it a bit and it's not the shape you want, you can just wipe it and then boom, perfect, clean line, face clean. I got these free samples from Ulta for the Smashbox Photo Finish Smooth and Blur Primer, and also the Photo Finish Minimize Pore Primer. And if you know me in real life, my pores are the size of craters. I have the biggest pores on the planet. I'm gonna be using this one. A lot of you, I don't know how I feel about the texture on it. Kind of gives me like a Benefit, what's the Benefit one? The one that like everyone in 2016 used, the pore minimizing one, that one. It has essentially the same like silicone type of feel to it. Both of these do. I've used both of them before. The last time I used it, I don't know if it was just because of my foundation, or if it was because of the primer or my skin. I don't know what it was. But there was something about it that just did not make the blending process of my foundation easy at all. Also, my laptop's here because I'm watching Bailey Sarian while doing my makeup, because duh. This is the one that I'm using, and I honestly love this. I've used it a few times. I don't get shiny in here at all when I use it. Like, literally not at all. And I get so shiny. No matter what, no matter how much I set it. Like, I also set my face with powder. And I still get super freaking shiny. But you're gonna see me use my gigantic beauty blender. It's a body blender, but I love this. I just sometimes can't accept the fact how pale I get in the wintertime. Even though, like, I love it for the aesthetic. I love it for my vampire realness that I'll sometimes have going on. And by sometimes, I mean almost all the time. I'm gonna shut up and blend this out real quick. So how many of you started watching Bailey Sarian this year in quarantine? Because I did. And let me just say, I absolutely love this woman. Literally, leave my video right now and go watch Bailey. Bye. I'm gonna finish this up real quick and I will be right back. Okay, the foundation's been blended out. I honestly had a bit of an issue blending it, which I normally don't, so I think this primer, like, I think these primers just don't... Also, if you love them, like, more power to you. I just don't know if it works with my skin. But, like, on camera, it's reading well. It's just in person, it looks a little spotty, so I'm not really a huge fan of that. Now I'm going to contour. So I just take it from the concaves of my cheek and just pull it up into the hairline instead of dragging it down, because then it'll give you the appearance of having more of, like, jowls instead of, like, high cheekbones. I have been doing a podcast with my cousin. It's called Death and Aliens. We are currently on season 3 of Hemlock Grove. I think we're on our 34th episode, I do believe. 34 or 35. I've been doing this for almost a year now. We have a lot of really fun stuff coming out. Like, if you don't know what Hemlock Grove is, that's fine, I didn't either. Bill Skarsgård is in it, so that's a plus. That's like the only plus. This is the first show that we've done, so we spent the whole year watching and talking about this show. If you go and, like, actually listen to it, we might have our opinions on the show and what we think the show did right and what it didn't do right. I feel like this show is going to be something that we're just going to kind of love and appreciate regardless, because it was something that we started with it. We started this whole big journey with Hemlock Grove. But if you want to really know how I feel about it and how I feel about the characters, then you're gonna just have to go watch it. Me and my cousin have the rest of the year planned out, and boy, is it gonna be a good year. Now, I do like to go and do my blush also before I bake as well. The palettes I have kind of went out of style this year because the beauty community just died. YouTube just died this year. So many, like, creators that I used to love and watch all the time and support, you know, like, kind of hard to now. And by hard to, I mean just, like, I don't anymore. I do have some people's makeup palettes and beauty products. That doesn't mean that I support that person anymore, or that creator, and what they have done, what they have said, what they do. No more of my money gets put into those creators. When there's other brands like Makeup Murder and Glam Goth that do so many beautiful things and have really good products for not that expensive, and so whenever I do have a chance to buy from them, I buy as much shit as I can so that I feel like I'm helping them in a way and doing something. There were creators that I really did love. If you know me in real life, like, I kind of loved those creators that ended up, you know, doing some bad shit. I'm not going to support that. There's just no need to. I have a lot of makeup by those people, and for me to just, like, throw money that I don't really have away, because, like, my whole makeup collection would just simply be gone. I really had supported them a lot, and it sucks. My money just doesn't go there anymore. I choose to spend it on creators and brands that, you know, have really good quality, are good people, and, you know, make something beautiful. Now I bake the shit out of my face. Like a smart person. Like a bright person. I bake that bitch. I hope that these take off. I hope that this takes off. I hope you guys enjoy this, because if you do, I'll do this more often. Like, I could say everyday makeup routine when this is not, no. I kind of do look like this every day, but like at least my face, like the base of my makeup, this is what I do every single day. But considering I don't go anywhere, and if I do go anywhere, it's to sit in my boyfriend's bed, I don't tend to do crazy ass eyeshadow because I have nowhere to go anymore, and it sucks. I turned 21 this year, and I just want to go and experience being a 21-year-old, and I'm not mad, but I'm mad. The world sucks right now. I miss life pre-panoramic. I miss it, man. I normally don't let my face bake for that long because it's just a lot, and then it can sometimes look cakey, and I don't want to look cakey. So now I'm just gonna go and dust this off. I let this sit for like maybe like 5 minutes. The amount of clothes I bought this year to go nowhere is insane. Like, bro, when quarantine ends, I'm going to step out this bitch looking so fine, looking so good, for no damn reason. I'm gonna go in with the purple under my eyes. I might regret this. I don't know. If this completely flops and doesn't look good, you won't see this video. And if you do see this video, then it works. And I'm not gonna put a lot on my brush. Like, I am putting very little. I've watched way too much TikTok. Has anyone else watched? No, that's not even a question. Has anyone else watched spend their whole quarantine watching TikTok? Duh. What else did people do? TikTok was everyone's only friend. Like, I finally diverged away from straight TikTok. I'm on like alt-bi TikTok, but I'm not bi. So I'm just there for the fashion. I like the culture, honestly. Like, there are some really creative and like insane content creators on that app that deserve so much more than what they get. And I'll just simply just post my random ass I love 5 sauce videos. Now I'm doing black, and I am keeping it real close to my lash line to not look like a raccoon. Okay, I'm not mad at this look. I thought I was gonna be. Is it my favorite look I've ever done? No. Is it the most creative look I've ever done? Also no. But is it the safest yet easiest thing to do, yet kind of creative thing to do at 9:45 at night? Absolutely. I want to do more fun stuff when I have more supplies to do more fun stuff. Next, I'm gonna go in and do some funky eyeliner. I don't know what I'm doing yet, so I'm gonna take care of that, and then I'll be back. As I was like putting on my eyeliner, which looks pretty bomb, pretty bomb if you ask me. She's cute. She's cute. I like her, but it's not enough. I want to do something cool. I want to make it look funky, interesting. So I'm gonna regret this, but we're just gonna put lines down the face and then white eyeliner to make it look like a neon sign. Duh. We might have ruined the look, but it's okay. It's something interesting. Kind of like it. She's kind of cute. Now I'm gonna be using my Kush Milk Mascara. It does work really well, and I like a brush that has like some girth to it. I like a girthy mascara brush. I'm going to be putting on some lashes as well. So these are the Glam Goth lashes in the shape Hollywood. And I never used to be a person for like really big lashes, like super long lashes. I didn't like them at first. These are some big boys, and I love them. I also use my fingers. I don't use tweezers because I'm a grimy little gremlin. So this brand is an insanely good brand. They also have like amazing glitters, and for any of my horror babes out there, they're usually named after horror movies or a horror icon. This one I got is Scream, and it's like a pure silver glitter, and it comes with glitter adhesive. I love them. Do this. Get these. They're super cute. They are, I think, like for one little jar, I think it's like either I think it might be $8.50 for one, and a lot of them come in bundles with like a set of lashes and a lipstick. All in all, pretty good deal in my eyes. I'm using the Too Faced White Peach palette for literally just a highlight. I use Peach Ice. It's literally just glitter. But but I got it for the tip of the nose. And that's all that matters. Is that little Rudolph moment I got going on? Yeah. Boom. Highlighted. This is also Glam Goth lipstick. Now these feel like there's nothing on your lips. The Glam Goth lipsticks are some of the best lipsticks ever. I can barely tell that I have lipstick on when I'm wearing this. It's lasted me almost a whole day without any touch-ups. So I recommend getting this, and I think these are $10 or $15. And it also kind of smells like apples and vanilla. Well, this is the finished makeup look. Honestly, I kind of wish I didn't put this make this a part of it. But you know, like, you just go with it, you roll with it, and hope that something good will come out of it. And this was what came out of my brain today. But I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. If any of you guys recreate the look in any way, shape, or form, tag me on Instagram and Twitter. You can follow me on Instagram at monica.lynn_, and you can follow me on Twitter at mon_lynn. Also be sure to, once again, check out my podcast I do with my cousin. If you like spooky shows and horror and sci-fi, that is the place to go. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you gotta do. Show a girl some love. And I will see you guys hopefully soon with another video. Can't promise anything, but whenever I'm back, make sure you have that notification bell on, because then you'll know. Nice segue. I'll be back eventually. See you then.